me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie, 'cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud, 'cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster, you're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? I put my heart on the line through our phone in the night. No, I'm here by your side. So tell me, where are you now? When your head is in the clouds, I wanna find out now, 'cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud, 'cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster, you're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you trying to find? Are we just wasting time? I wanna know. Tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you trying to find? Are we just wasting time? I wanna know. Tell me, what do you have in mind?
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause
what you're actually doing.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. Break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. All over again.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Right, everybody, I've had to bring you a voiceover on day one of this mare because talk about pleased with her. I mean, we were really looking forward to her arrival anyway, because I do get quite excited when I can find myself these big heavy cobs, because they are just like gold dust. I mean, more so now than ever. They always have been, but especially at the minute. Lottie arrived today, only a couple of hours ago. Honestly, I did put a little video on the social media pages today of her saying, you know, if her riding was as good as her temperament, then she'd be worth her weight in gold. And guys, she absolutely is. Honestly, I could pinch myself. I'm so pleased with her. We haven't actually measured her yet, but as you can see, she's a big cob. She looks a good 15.2, to be honest. I mean, she is a big cob. Joey measures at 15 hands, and she's quite a bit bigger than Joey, isn't she? Taller. But just look how beautiful she is, everyone. So obviously, as you can see, I mean, what also we're going to do, I was going to say, you can see she's hogged. We've even done that to her this morning. She was already hogged, but she'd got a couple of inches of growth, so she had a spiky kind of look. So we actually give Joey a bit of a clip this morning, and Nikki just went in and whizzed the clippers straight over her. She'd been here 10 minutes. Honestly, the poor horse had been here 10 minutes and Nikki's round her with the clippers already. Never bothered. We brought her in here, let her have a little look round, did a trot up in hand. Honestly, she was like, well, the kids could have done it. She was so good. Normally, to get photographs, it's a nightmare, so we have to keep trying to stand them up, making sure they stand with the leg in the right place so you don't get a wonky photo. She just stood there wherever we put her. She was good as gold. So we actually decided to crack on and get the assessment started today. So this is Lottie, and the bridle's a little bit big on her, so it doesn't really do her any justice, but I've never seen a horse with such big ears. It doesn't actually look like that through the video, but honestly, she really has got, but the big ears are lovely. I mean, we always say it's an old-fashioned thing to say that they're a show of a horse's temperament, and if that's the case, then that is definitely true for Lottie. She's 12 years old. She's come from a riding school where, to be honest, guys, the riding schools have obviously had a really hard time just lately. And you would say that a riding school would never want to get rid of these horses at this sort of size. The only reason she has parted with her is she's been used a lot for the beach rides, the hacking out, more the trekking side. She has been used for the lessons and the beginners and stuff like that, but she's probably a little bit laid back in the canter for those that want to learn. So she's very good for those that are learning, but then the beginners just struggle to keep her in the canter. But you'll see on this video, she's cantered around lovely for Nick. Honestly, she's not sour, she's not switched off, she's none of those. She's an absolute beaut. I have a lot of riding schools up and down the country that have horses from us, and she would be one that actually I still would put into the riding school, because I actually believe that these horses, as safe as her, they are worth the weight in gold. I cannot emphasize that enough. And look at the size of her. She's a fantastic size. She really is a really nice cob. Temperament as shown second to none. She's loaded. I spoke to transport today myself, and I said, what, how is she? And she said loaded and travelled like she didn't even know she'd got her on there. She said that's exactly how I like them. And as I say, she's coming here, walk, trot, canter. We've popped a jump. I mean, don't get me wrong, if anybody wants to go and win the Grand National, this is not going to be the horse for you. But I've met a lot steadier cobs than her, you know. I mean, yeah, you'll see on the video she needs a bit of leg. But she's definitely not switched off. I wouldn't even call her stuffy. I'd just call her nice and steady. A real enjoyment to ride. I would happily... No, she's not like heavy on her feet. She's nice and light in the hand. She's got a lovely, comfortable... A canter's like a rocking horse canter, isn't it? Really nice, comfortable canter. Straight over the jump, no worries. Honestly, I cannot say enough about this mare. She has not put a whisker out of place. Not even a whisker. Yeah, even Bacon ran at her today, the pig. She met the pig. She didn't even bother, did she? She was just like, hi, pig, you know. what a lovely horse. What a really, really lovely horse. And I know that Joey has been ultra popular at the minute. Well, this is going to be equally. Honestly, if you want a horse that is got a nice temperament, very easy to do, very straightforward, you can have your lessons on them, you can do a bit of schooling, hack out, good in the traffic, pop a jump, I don't know what more you'd want, to be honest, and to have one of her size as well. Just super, just really, really super, lovely mare. So this is Lottie, so keep an eye out for more. There will be videos and info coming over the next few days, but honestly guys, don't hang around on this one because they don't come along very often. So that's Lottie.